And we're live.
Okay, sounds good. I'm gonna join it. That way I can read the chat.
Kind of doubt we're gonna get many people watching this though.
Let's see. Just let me know if like this chair is like too squeaky, but it feels like it is.
I haven't heard anything yet.
All
Yet.
right, all right, that's good then. My mic's not picking it up. All right, let me screen share. That way you can actually see what I'm doing. All right, so first I want to take out the track because I don't need that. I don't need that in there. Let me just do that. That way it lowers. Um, I'm gonna flip over the engine that way. I don't remember why I had these red pieces here, honestly. Was it
Is it
for
for a
height?
scale reason?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I'll just take it out because I don't know what it is. I definitely want to print out a picture of this engine anytime I take it anywhere because people really don't know this engine. Like
Right.
next time we display at
Yeah,
the,
definitely.
because I I had one group of people recognize what it was that I built, and that was employees at Strasburg. So I don't know if this needs to come out one more.
The employees, what do they do?
They just kind of like not laugh, not I don't want to say laughed. They didn't laugh, but they kind of like just chuckled. They're like, "Is that number seven?" Like, because no one really knows of it.
Uh,
This so I'm just taking all this out that way I don't end up ordering the parts for all this, obviously, because I already have all this.
right.
Or I don't have it, but I'm gonna borrow it. Actually, I took apart the number seven that I used at Strasburg.
Completely.
Yeah, because I put it back. I want to get rid of that motor inside. Take that out for a second. Yeah, I have a old or a Lego set, an old Lego
Mhm.
set that I took all the pieces from. So I just put back together the pieces. It was from a Lego train.
Your Lego sets that you have, do you mostly keep them intact or?
Yeah, I like keeping them intact. That's just me. Yeah, basically everything's intact. So I don't really borrow pieces because I just have so many sets. Like I don't want to just yeah. I have a lot of sets. I'm just double checking that I got it. Um, so I'll just need a bunch of Lego hands for the
Yeah.
for uh, flex tubing. Right. So here's number seven. Whenever I order it. So go out now. I'm gonna open up the Cherry Hill version 2 station. And here's what we had. So we're thinking getting the smaller, doing the smaller one. That what we're leaning towards doing.
Honestly, the smaller one definitely looks a lot better
Yeah. So
with the
I just need to go ahead.
even with the roof. I'd say, although it does a little
So
bit. it looks a little bit more awkward than like the larger one,
Hmm.
but I do like it a little bit better.
Yeah, it's more scale. I mean, I did fix this one, like to make it look like this the one time during the stream. Why is it doing that? I don't know. So like you can see like how it would look if I got the bigger one, because this one isn't
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. With like the window.
without all the that. So do you still like this one better?
I definitely still like that one better.
Okay. I want to get here. I'll just do that. So now I need to figure out how to put in that chimney thing
All right.
without looking too awkward.
Trying to think.
Let me pull up a picture.
Probably smart. Sorry if I'm tired. I had a competition today.
It's no problem.
I had to get up at 4 in the morning.
Oh wow, it's terrible. All right. So the chimney is like centered.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not quite sure. So I'd probably have to remove both of these. I was thinking I'm gonna have to do it like this.
Are you going for like the 60s?
Yeah.
That should be red then.
The roof?
Not the roof, like the center part in the middle of the roof.
Yeah, yeah. My bad. Um, but it kind of looks awkward and like still. Like whenever it gets built up, it looks kind of awkward. So I'm wondering if like just not do the chimney.
Well, what I think you should do is just entirely build it and then decide.
Hmm?
I think you should like finish building it and then decide. 'Cause
I
it's a
mean, it
pretty,
is done.
what
This is done.
I meant like build up the chimney assembly.
Uh,
Assembly. Sorry.
so just to see how it looks.
Yeah.
Oops, what did I do? Right, that's what it looks like with the chimney.
That doesn't look that good. Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
thinking just
probably go without it.
I'd probably do too. See, where's the slope? Is there a double one? Maybe.
Yeah, it's the wrong grade.
This color though. I don't think there's one in the right color though.
I don't think that's.
I think it's at less of an angle too. I think I
Yeah,
already tried this. Try it again though. Yeah.
yeah.
This is Cherry Hill Station. Completed. Like that. We'll keep the scale thing in there right now. No, we don't need the scale. Here is Cherry Hill Station. Completed. Thank you. I would like to put my dedication speech out to Strasburg 1 for making this possible. I couldn't have done it without him. And Glenn,
Nice speech.
thanks. See, I'm also starting to like get into like, I've been thinking about like doing a Steamtown something.
Oh
I know I
yeah.
mentioned that before, but like, I was there this summer and I like really like it there. So like, I want to just like something from Steamtown. It like, even if it's just something small. Like I thought of making even that like, have you ever heard of that Boulevard 2?
The what?
The smallest engine. That like the smallest engine in America. That little one. It's at 040.
Does it run?
No. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
No, I do not.
I thought you did. I swear we've talked about this before.
We might have. I probably just forgot.
I don't know. They have it's like the smallest engine in America or something, and they've
Oh,
been doing a cosmetic restoration on it. But I think that would kind of be a neat locomotive. I know it wouldn't run.
how big is it?
I'm not sure. Hold on, let me.
Is it standard gauge?
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
the smallest standard gauge. Um,
it's pretty impressive.
here we go. Let me share this. It's this engine.
Oh, seems really familiar. Actually, I think someone's already done that in Lego.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wait. Could have sworn I've seen that. Hold on. Let me check if they're true real quick.
Yeah, it's undergoing a cosmetic restoration right now.
Hmm.
Even if it was just like a passenger car or just something. Probably an engine, but maybe a diesel again because I don't know. I kind of like diesels in Lego because a lot of people make steam engines, not a lot of people make diesels. Or I mean, people do. It's the ratio is more steam to diesel.
But I mean, Steam's more interesting to build in Lego.
True.
There's more stuff to be added. Wait.
Hello, flying Scotsman. Thanks for
Oh,
coming out.
good morning.
Steamtown has a pretty large collection. There's a lot. I know the BMR cool car. There's a couple of those at Steamtown.
Yeah. Shoot, why can't I find it?
But honestly, I would like to do an engine from every railroad. But
Like, your mic cut out a little bit.
and just saying, I like to do an engine from every railroad.
Uh,
But you know, I've thought about the Western Maryland Scenic 501 diesel and its circus paint scheme. I like to see that, or I'd like to maybe
I know what locomotive
get
you're
that
talking
one.
about. I know what locomotive you're talking about. I don't know what paint scheme you're talking about.
It's the red and white paint scheme.
Oh,
It's they painted it last year. Hold on, let me pull up the photo.
oh.
Let me screen share. That way everybody knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I've thought about doing this one and this paint scheme
Oh, yeah, yeah.
because I don't know, I just really like that paint scheme. Even though I've never seen it in person in that paint scheme, I have seen it in that paint scheme in person. I
Uh-huh.
haven't been there since 2015.
Mm.
Don't like the Ravens, so would never do that one. Yeah, but I've always seen it in this paint scheme, the 501.
Yeah, I can't seem to find it. I don't know. I could be just going crazy.
I like that option right there.
Ah ha 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 ha.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
It's probably likely though.
I mean, I know Kale would like to see that.
Yeah.
He's a big WM. Because I think I even saw you might be making the 734
Oh,
or from Western Maryland. Yeah, I just really like that paint scheme. It's nice looking. I want to see it. Maybe I'll go next summer. I don't know. It's a good day trip. 2 hour excursion though, pulled by diesel, so I think that's kind of why they're going downhill. Because no one wants to go ride a diesel excursion.
oh, it is going downhill.
I mean, they got 1309 steamed up for the first time recently, but I mean, they've just had a lot of setbacks and just
Hmm.
with their diesel, they had to even bring in a rental diesel, even though they got 2 diesels. One isn't as the 501's is down right now, and 502 is can't pull up the train by its own.
That's oh wow, that's
And it's a GP30, so it should be able to do it, but
that doesn't sound very fortunate.
did you see? There's a train museum down in Deep Creek, Maryland. It's called the Oakland B&O Museum. They got a steam engine for display. They don't run it, but they got a steam engine.
I was
It's
talking
the
to this one guy at my friend's party about that.
yeah, it's number 76.
Yeah,
They renumbered that. They renumbered it though.
what
They
number
got
was it originally?
it was 76 originally. It was like for the Mississippi Railroad or some Mississippian or something. I'm not quite sure. But they renumbered it now, like to Baltimore and Ohio engine. It does look pretty nice though. I was down there once. Um, it's a very small museum, but I think that steam engine. I like to go down there now again. See that engine. It's pretty nice. And then let me see if I can pull it up on Facebook. There's an update photo on the stabilizing. So right now, I think what the Pennsylvania Railroad Museum is doing is they're just stabilizing the engines.
Yeah, they seem to be stabilizing a bunch of their
Yeah,
equipment.
that's why it's like the 250,000 is for to stabilize the 5 engines, and then I think eventually they're gonna go back and then redo it for all
Right.
the like they did with 460. But I guess stabilization just means I think they're gonna just kind of paint it over, like the A5, how that's just kind of quick painted. They're gonna do that probably. See if I
Some
can
type of
find it.
like gray paint or something. Probably won't be gray, probably black.
Yeah, Brunswick green.
What?
Brunswick green.
Oh yeah, nice.
Let's see. Person. I would like to see the K4 stabilized. As a lot of people would.
Uh,
Here.
so okay for that's assembled in America.
Yeah. I saw a 1361 this summer. And I didn't know there's a surviving I think it's an I class decapod tender surviving. That's at the Altoona Museum where 1361's at. Just the tender.
Oh,
But here's the photo. They're power washing the tender.
for the A5. Is that the A5 or?
No, that's the B6 SB B16 SB. Or
Uh,
here it is, B6 SB.
oh,
Yeah, the A5 is just in the museum. It's stabilized, but it's not very good looking because it doesn't have its spoiler jacketing on. But they're gonna power wash the engine, it looks like, next week. Oh, they had to take this out on the turntable because the tender was facing inward.
oh yeah, that's right.
So they had to take that out on the turntable, if I'm correct.
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
Like it's 460 all over again. The reason they started 460 was because they thought it was going to be an easy cosmetic restoration. But then whenever they stripped it down, they saw how bad it was. I feel like it's this all over again. They picked the easiest locomotive to stabilize first.
Like, how bad was the condition of 460?
It was really bad because there was like I know that they patched a lot of holes in the tender.
Oh wow. Like, how bad was the locomotive though?
The locomotive, I really don't know. I think what also took a majority of the time is they got the wheels to work, so the wheels are going to work. Like they're going to spin the wheels in
Oh
the
yeah, that's right.
roundhouse.
Because they're gonna put it on.
So I think that's another reason why it kind of took a really long time. I see. I have a ton of the milepost magazines.
Yeah, I used to get those.
Yeah, I have a ton of them. But I also have a photo, or I used to have some photos of whenever they were working on the fireless engine, they put new boiler jacketing on that.
Huh?
That was last summer's project that they did. Let me see if I can.
The 080 or the 060?
Your mic cut out.
Oh, the 080 or the 060?
The 060.
Oh, oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Why can't I? Just, Here's the one that I wanted. I want to see if I can find any old photos of 460 in the restoration shop. Wait, what's that?
One thing I would kind of like to do Lego wise is try out a PFX brick and locomotives. By the way, I don't think I told you I got a
Yeah.
drive system in 31. Like I've actually built a drivetrain into the locomotive.
Your mic keeps on cutting out.
Oh, I built the drivetrain into the locomotive.
Oh, so it's not run on the battery, the standard Lego.
It's not run.
Like,
It's not powered by the tender. It's powered by the locomotive now.
okay. All right, that's good. That's cool.
Ooh,
In the shop, you can see they took off the side of the cab.
yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was in too bad a condition, but they basically restored it to the. It's like it was almost like the step before a full on like getting it to steam. Like it was like that close to steam while still being cosmetic.
Oh,
Because they want to keep stuff the cosmetic because they don't want to lose like they did with 1223 and 7002.
right.
They don't want to lose its history. And at that aspect, I don't really blame them.
Yeah, I don't either.
But yeah, it's crazy to think that there's it's just going to cost 250,000 just to stabilize the 5 locomotives.
Yeah. So when are they breaking ground for the roundhouse?
Um, I think basically after they get all the stabilization of the locomotives would be my guess, but I'm not entirely sure. It really has been kind of unclear. That is one thing I would like to do eventually someday in the Lego department is build the turntable because people seem to really find and then just keep it spinning.
Yeah, like I usually do it at the shows.
Yeah, with our HO scale layout, yeah.
It's funny because everyone just sets it up halfway and then they just leave it there.
Hmm.
Are you planning to build like the entire museum or just like half?
Um, I'm really not sure what I'm going to be doing.
Okay.
with the museum, just because there's a lot of engines in there and Kill already built a lot of them.
Right. Don't,
So I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with that aspect yet.
don't want to invade on his territory.
Yeah. Because I do just small projects I do want to do. Sorry, go ahead.
What?
You said something and your mic had cut out.
I didn't say anything.
Uh, I would like to buy an Oaks since they're going to be there. Hopefully, they'll have a. I want to buy a Northeast caboose from them.
Oh,
Even though there really isn't any at Strasburg, like I said, I kind of want to build stuff from other railroads too.
right. Like the
And
box.
yeah, I like to build Western Maryland caboose.
Uh huh.
So
I still have a tank car kit to build.
I know, got to get on that, man.
I know, right?
Yeah, yeah, but I still want to work on the Lego department, but the projects will probably come slower if they are. I mean, they've already been slow, but they
Mhm.
probably won't. But now that I've actually ordered from Bricklink, it's probably going to be like not a lot ordered. So like I might order like like the Groff Grove at one time. So I'll probably like save up money, then just buy a like station or something, or just whatever.
All right. So, what are you gonna try and do? Build, order the parts for first. Number seven or the station.
I'm gonna order both at the same time since the
Okay.
station's such a small task. Oh, here's the. Here, I'm gonna share it. I'm going through all the old Facebook photos. Here's the engine, the fireless engine.
Yeah. Triple one.
Yep, and you can see how I didn't have the boiler jacket in.
Right.
And here's wait, I just want to see.
That's at Steamtown, right?
Yeah, looks like they had tripped the Steamtown. 3254. Here's what this guy's doing. I thought I saw a picture of 460.
I really do like how she looks now.
Mm-hmm. What? There you go. That back there, I wonder.
Looks like in the middle of the restoration.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Scrolled through. I thought it was a photo of it. Oh yeah, here it is. You can see how they like cut out,
Oh yeah.
and then they took the tank off the frame. Forgot about that. Trying to find any other photos they might have posted along the way.
So, Sam, when are you gonna build a 7002?
I'm not sure. I really don't know. It will probably be a while. Oh, here's a good photo.
Is that before they started restoring or like mid restoration? I can't tell.
Your mic cut out again.
Is that mid restoration or pre restoration?
Oh, that's mid. That's 2012. Hi, Billy.
Oh wow. Oh wow, that did take a really long time. Forgot how long it actually took them. For a second. Not bad.
Here, I'll pull up the. I'm a big fan of this page. It's called It's a group on Facebook called Project. Oops, Project, here it is. Project Bullard 2, and it's showing the restoration of this engine at Steamtown.
Huh?
The one that I was talking about earlier, but you can
Right.
like see
Yeah.
how they're
Wish-
cosmetically restoring it. I want to pull up. Where's one photo? You can. It's like one of those examples of why cosmetic restorations are good. Here we go. It'll load. Let's see. It's not going to load. Oh well.
Such a highly black. Such a highly detailed photo of the color black.
I know. Oh, there we go. Maybe. Maybe. Come on, man. See, I'm just annoyed now. There we go. Hi, Bailey.
Oh, Billy's in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you can see, look at that rust right there. That's
yeah. Where is that? On the locomotive.
that's under the dome. So it's like one of those. He said that, like, why are you going to take it apart? Well, that's why, because the dome would have caved in. I mean, that dome looks pretty good now.
Yeah. All primed and painted.
When you look at the stuff in like the railroad, or like even inside the museum, how much stuff there's like. I'm going back to Strasburg. How much
Right.
stuff needs to be like rebuilt or just cosmetically restored again, like
Yeah.
that the caboose that where we load up all the
Oh,
the layout. Yeah,
like the thing is, they have enough equipment. They just don't have all the room to house it. Like
yeah.
a good chunk of that stuff was donated back.
I mean, they got rid of 757 just because they knew that they weren't going to get to it.
Yeah.
I need to figure out the login for Bricklink. What the login is.
Do you want to do that now or
What category do you go to put?
what?
What?
Sorry. What did you say? Sam?
Your mic completely cut out.
I know. The same with yours. I don't know if it's like an internet problem or.
Where do I go to put all the parts.
Here, let me pull up Bricklink and then screen share.
You have to be logged in to do this, because I don't have my login. I would have to go out and get the password.
Yeah, you kind of need to be logged in.
All right. Well, can I just look off yours then?
Sure. Share. All right. So what you want to gonna want to do is click this, and that's everything. Click wanted list, and then you can use the default list, or you can create a new list from the random name.
So you just have to put it in piece by piece?
Yeah. And then the way you do is you go to add item, select the type, part, and then go through this. Like, say I want a 1x1 round brick. Oops. You select that. Say I want it in aqua color, and then I need like 3 of them. And I need them in new condition.
Okay.
3, and add to list.
Okay.
You can also select any condition, which is what I usually do, though. Cuts back on the cost a little bit. So that's pretty much it.
Okay, thanks.
And then when you're done with that, you just basically shoot. And then it'll walk you through the steps of purchasing the stuff.
I'm gonna let's see, export this. All right, I'm gonna export my BOM.
Shoot, how do I delete this one?
I don't know. I'm tempting to pull up the parts list, and then I'm gonna that way I can print it.
Go ahead, man.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute my mic because I'm gonna turn on the printer.
All right. So Sam is printing out a piece of paper on the printer. He's gonna use a 3D printer to use 3D ink. Ain't that right, Sam? If he doesn't say anything, that means yes. All right, that's a yes.
I'll print this out. It's so dumb. I'm clicking the save button. My key one thing is the print button.
You want a screen share?
No, because it's just printing it out.
Oh, I thought you were in the bricklink already.
No, I'm just, that was weird. Let's see. Oh, no, see, I don't want it like that. Can I flip it? Because that's not gonna, no. What? How do I flip this around? I don't like that. Like that. I got 12 pages. Well, it could only be 6 if they just. Wait, let's see. I'm trying to figure this out because it's like not printing the way I want it to.
Hmm.
Or it's
Yeah.
like I want it to go like landscape.
No.
Here we go. Did I do this right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm smart. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. It's a lot of parts. It's printed in black and white. Let's see if I can do that now. Figure out how to do that. Because there's a lot of red parts in color.
Oh yeah, for the both of them.
I just need, see, it lists the color code right next to it, so I don't really need the color on it.
How much are you hoping to spend max on these? Or do you not want to say live?
I'm not sure. I'll just see how much it comes up to. And if it's too expensive, then I'll just probably split it in half.
What do you mean by splitting in half?
Like I'll just order half the parts.
All right.
Until I can save up more money. I cannot figure out. Alright, let's see. I think I'm gonna just delete all the pictures.
Oh yeah. Also, there's another way you can add stuff to wanted list. You go to you can search up a part that you want in the normal bricklink way. Go to the part where you're gonna buy that part.
Mm-hmm.
There's an option there where you can click add to wanted list, and you can select which list you want to add it to.
Oh, okay. We're deleting every. By no use if I have all the. Now I can print. Landscape, that's what I want. Alright. I'm putting out the parts list. Also, maybe I'll also order the parts for Rusty, since I have that. But now I'm starting to think that I might want to figure out how to do 5-wide narrow gauge. So I don't know. Because I think 6-wide kind of doesn't look right. So I'm thinking about figuring out how to do 5-wide narrow gauge.
That'd be cool. Also, the thing when you're searching up parts for the one list, you're gonna have to put a space in between the 1 and the X. Like, say I'm looking for a 2x6. You're gonna have to type up 2 space X space 6.
Okay. All right, I'll try to remember that.
It's a little odd, but
Yeah.
all right once you get used to it.
I think I'm gonna go see. I think it's done printing. I'm gonna go see if it worked.
All right, cool.
Yep, it worked.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna print out now. I'm gonna go back and print out the parts for the Cherry Hill station.
All right.
I finally put another. I haven't really been posting anything on the Lego department page, really, because nothing's been happening. But finally posted. Let's see, wait, why was that? Shouldn't be there. Wait, what? Why would I? Hold on, I think it's counting. Oh no, just because I'm stupid. Cool. But yeah, I finally posted on the Facebook for the first time in a while because I didn't really have anything to post. If I can get these parts ordered, maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Anything going on? This landscape. Keeps on. Why did it crash? So print this now. So now I'm going to print the parts for this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to hopefully I can display a number 7 on the pen lug layout, and then hopefully I can buy a caboose.
About that, I don't really think that we should like ask if we could do that if there's like a bunch of people there, if there's like a small amount of Penlug members there.
Mm-hmm. I'll probably just like put it on the layout. I'll probably not run it, just because you know.
Just put it on there without telling them. Yep.
Nah, just probably put it there, and then maybe if I run it, just run it on the. I don't know. Their layout seems to change each time they display.
I would just like to set 90 up there. Take a few photos with it.
Yeah, we could put a little Strasburg display.
Oh, by the way, I made another passenger car.
What?
I made another passenger car.
Oh, cool. Is it a paint scheme?
I'm not gonna say, but if you want to know, you can look on the Google Doc.
All right, I'll do that right now. be right back. I got it's done printing. So hold on. I mute my mic one last time. All right, so I'll let you know if I order the pieces.
All right.
All right, I see which one you did. I can't wait to put a. All right, so for the first time we display a loan, we'll still keep the same goals, but it just probably won't be for this year, obviously.
Right.
But I don't know. We'll see. I could change my mind because I'm already starting to like doubt myself.
I mean, I don't have to worry about a car. I got it from my I got one from my step grandfather.
See, I might just get the one that we currently have, but it's kind of older. So I'm not sure. So I don't know.
You don't get an import.
I'm not.
Okay. Unless it's a Toyota. It's a Toyota and or Honda, which are decent imports.
Is there anything else you would like to discuss or show?
Let me think. I don't know. I don't think so. Kind of scrolling through Bricklink right now. Oh yeah, we need to come up with a name for the new passenger car.
Oh yeah. So what? We currently have Cherry Hill. No.
No.
We have the Grasshopper level for the 80s paint scheme. William McFarland for the
Modern.
paint scheme.
Hmm.
I think Gobbler's Knob. I don't know. I'll throw out the options because the Susquehanna, the Western Maryland car, Cherry Hill, they all have like they're not the same.
Yeah, they're
They have those sidings on them or whatever.
could do Mill Creek.
Mill Creek is an option, definitely. Cherry Crest.
Yeah. Wait, isn't Cherry Crest an open air?
Cherry Crest is not an open air.
No, I'm thinking of Valley View.
You could do Gobbler's Knob, Walnut Hollow, Cherry Crest, Mill Creek.
It's like 5.
Yeah.
Didn't you say, what about the ones that you want to do in the older paint scheme?
I wanted to do, I think, the Donald D.L. Hollick,
Mm-hmm.
the open air car, and the caboose. And have those three. Well, at that time, it was the Eshelman run.
Oh, that's it. No, wait, hold up. Didn't you change the one passenger car because you wanted to build that one in the 80s paint scheme?
I had originally said the modern paint scheme is Walnut Hollow,
Uh-huh.
but then I said might as well do the William McFarlane because that one was never in an '80s paint scheme because it was rebuilt in '96.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So, but that's the only modern day paint scheme that has the correct open ends, like the ones from the '80s. So basically, now this is, I mean, I almost gave it away what it was. But I mean, you're the one making the cars, so it doesn't really matter.
I need to fix the windows, though. I went ahead and used the newer design, and now that I see it in person, looks terrible.
Mm.
Mm.
The next order after the number 7 and Cherry Hill Station, I have a feeling it's going to be the Cagney and then whatever else I have built. I would really like to build the Olimana though, which is the narrow gauge engine. I wouldn't mind building that one at all.
Building the what?
Olimana, that's the one that's in the back of the museum.
Oh, okay.
The narrow gauge.
Your first museum project.
Yeah, I know.
That'd be nice to start getting work on the museum.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna end the podcast. It's getting late, so thanks everyone for watching. I have no one watching right now, but all right.